Chicago Bears bold trade with Steelers, 2025 NFL Draft Insights. As the Chicago Bears gear up for the 2025 NFL Draft, excitement is in the air. With 4 picks nestled within the top 75, the Bears find themselves at a crossroads, ready to make some game-changing decisions. Their revamped roster opens up a world of possibilities, and fans are eager to see which direction the team will take. The buzz around who the Bears might target is palpable. They've been linked to a variety of players on both offense and defense, adopting a best player available strategy. This approach is a direct result of their smart off-season moves, where they invested heavily in strengthening their offensive and defensive lines. With those critical gaps filled, the Bears are no longer confined to drafting solely based on need. What's even more thrilling is the Bears' ability to maneuver up or down the draft board. With enough draft capital to entice teams in the top 10, they have the power to make a splash. However, with several positions still in need of attention, Chicago might opt to take multiple chances on high-upside prospects instead. Sitting at number 10, the Bears are in a prime position for a trade, especially for teams looking for a quarterback. With Caleb Williams already in the fold, Chicago isn't in the market for a signal caller. But if a talent like Shedeur Sanders is still on the board, moving up to number 10 could be a game-changer for a franchise desperate for a future leader. This move would not only allow the Bears to snag a top player but also potentially net them some extra draft picks in the process. Enter the Pittsburgh Steelers, a team that could be the perfect trade partner. Former general manager Mike Tannenbaum believes the Bears should seize this opportunity. He suggests that the Steelers could leap from their number 21 pick to number 10 to secure Sanders, as reported by Andrew Stockey of WTAE. Tannenbaum posed a thought-provoking question: do you want to win today while developing for tomorrow? He envisions a scenario where the Steelers trade up to grab Sanders, allowing them to maximize their chances with Aaron Rodgers this season while securing their future quarterback. So, what could the Bears gain from such a trade? Given that the Steelers would be moving up 11 spots, Chicago could expect a significant return. While nothing is set in stone until a deal is finalized, it's reasonable to anticipate that the Bears could receive a high mid-round pick along with Pittsburgh's first-round selection in 2026. This could spark a bidding war among quarterback-needy teams, driving the price even higher. Sure, trading down means the Bears might miss out on a top-tier player in the 2025 class. However, it also opens the door for greater flexibility in their decision-making. They could assess how the draft unfolds and select the best player available, rather than being locked into a specific need. Moreover, this trade could pave the way for a brighter future for Chicago. By accumulating more picks, they enhance their chances of landing top talent in 2025, while any future selections would only bolster their draft arsenal. Fans are eager for immediate success in the Ben Johnson era, but the franchise understands that building a winning team takes time. Strengthening their future ensures the Bears are on the right path. Of course, all bets could be off if a standout player like running back Ashton Jeanty is still available. But if the Steelers or any other team make an enticing offer, it wouldn't be surprising to see the Bears move down the board. With the number 10 pick, the Bears are expected to land a franchise difference maker right out of the gate. At number 21, they can afford to take a chance on a player with high athletic potential and intangibles. While every pick is crucial, the later stages of the draft allow Chicago to focus on players with high ceilings. This could lead them to a top edge rusher like James Pierce Jr., Mike Green, or Shemar Stewart, if they're still on the board. They could also enhance their secondary with a safety like Nick Emanwari or double down on the offensive line with interior lineman Tyler Booker. Alternatively, they could address their running back situation without using a top 10 pick. Amorian Hampton from North Carolina is widely regarded as the second-best running back in this class, having rushed for an impressive 1,660 yards and 15 touchdowns in 2024. His skills would complement DeAndre Swift perfectly in the Bears' backfield. However, picking Hampton at number 10 might be a stretch based on projections. If Jeanty is off the board by the time Chicago picks, they could trade down with the Steelers and still land Hampton at a more appropriate number 21. This scenario could apply to many of the prospects on the Bears' radar. The key takeaway is that Chicago must keep all options on the table as draft night approaches, including the possibility of moving back from their coveted number 10 spot.